I told my mother this the other day, and she thought it was hilarious. I said, when I was 15 years old, my first girlfriend cheated on me.
Oh.
And I remember making a decision that nobody would ever cheat on me again. And the way I was going to do that is by being the biggest actor on earth.
Huh.
Right? So there's been this weird psychology that I've always felt like if my movies are number one, my life is going to work out great.
Huh.
You know? And like, so that's just
You shared that?
This weird psychology he's talking about is called a false dichotomy. It's when you believe something so strongly, despite all conflicting evidence, to the point to where you become delusional. I don't know why in the world he convinced himself that if he become the biggest actor of all time, or biggest actor in the world, that he wouldn't get cheated on. What's the sense in that? Imagine someone say, I'm not gonna cheat because my husband's the biggest actor in the world. I mean, come on, what's that got to do with her? The logic. And then she doesn't cheat on you just because you're the biggest actor in the world. I mean, it's really not for you still, right? It's because of what you're doing, your title, what you have, right? It seems like somewhere along the line he would have gathered that it's based on character. Character. Because as you can see, all these people in these high places get cheated on just the same. If she gonna go, she gonna go. And you can see all the brothers around the table looking at him like, man, this dude is gone. So you got cheated on at a young age, right? And in your mind, you like, I'm gonna never get cheated on again if I just could be the best actor in the world. So your whole life, you pursued being the greatest actor in the world. Ironically, to get cheated on, to be the most mistreated actor of all time, probably, right? And I'm not making fun. It's just, it's funny to hear him share this childhood thought and in knowing in real time how it manifested. I mean, it just doesn't age well, right? Even though we're just now hearing it. It's gotta suck. It's gotta suck to still be with this person who's put you through hell, knowing you manifested one dream, the one that you are responsible for, right? The one where you can put in time and discipline and sharpen your own skill because it's based on you. But the one where, regardless of what you do, you can never control another person, right? So anytime you go to do something in a partnership as a team, you know you can't control that other person, right? So you've managed to accomplish one of those great feats, greatest actor in the world. But the other failed miserably. And it's probably because you thought being the greatest actor in the world would yield you that outcome. So you didn't focus on the type of woman you chose, the type of relationship you'd have. Too many times, guys, we fall to this. We're delusional. We have a false dichotomy that we've told ourselves, if we can do this, they'll love us. If we can be that, they'll see us. It's time you start focusing on the person, the individual that you're meeting, okay? If they don't have character, if they don't already have redeeming qualities, they're not worth it. And if they don't already see something in you, they're not worth it. Anything else is uncivilized. That makes you a pimp, a simp, forgive me. You'll be finding yourself trying to buy these people's time and attention with your money, with your abilities, your title, whatever the case may be. You'll think that there's something you can do to earn this person's, loyalty or affection or whatever the case may be. I always say to men, never break the bank for her attention, for her love, because the more you spend, the less she actually respects you. You're gonna go in the opposite direction by trying to buy it. And I always tell ladies, never break the moral bank to get his attention or his love. You understand? He'll only lose respect for you the more you put out, okay? The more things you do, the more tricks you turn, the less respect he'll actually have for you, because you're trying to do it to earn him. You understand? If someone ain't feeling you, just move around. Recognize it as maybe they're out of my league. Because if you got to do all of this to get them, they practically were out of your league, and that's why you did all that to match them. It just shows where you see your value. Do you understand? I'm telling you guys, if you don't really think about this and start dating women who really feeling you, okay, you're gonna always end up in a situation like this. So why not do the work to find a good woman, then end up in a situation where you've given your all, you've made something of yourself, and this person's embarrassing you, mistreating you, not showing you your value at all, at all. We're gonna look at this one more time. I just want you to see the people at the table. Look at the people at the table around this,
I
bro.
told my mother this the other day, and she thought it was hilarious. I said, when I was 15 years old, my first girlfriend cheated on me.
Oh.
And I remember making a decision that nobody would ever cheat on me again. And the way I was going to do that is by being the biggest actor on earth.
Look at their faces.
Right?
Like, what's wrong with this?
That
didn't age well.
This weird
psychology.
That I've always felt like if my movies are number one, my life is going to work out great.
Why would you think that?
You know, and like, so that's just
You said that?
And Samuel laughing because he like, bro, you could have kept that one to yourself, bro. You could have kept that one to yourself, bro. That's crazy, boy. You never told anybody about this? You never told anybody about your plans? Because they would have told you. You don't pay attention to the world around you, right? I'm telling you. Listen, if you pay attention to the world around you, because listen, people are going to tell you this. Go get the money, the women will chase you, right? Chase the things, and once you get them, the women will chase you. They'll keep telling you this, keep telling you this. But guys, you do definitely want to go be successful. Do this for you. Do this for you. Because if you do it to get a woman, before you do it to get a woman, look around at the real world. Men of all types of value, net worths, whatever you want to call it, careers, whatever the case may call it, they get cheated on, man. Okay? I'm not saying all women are bad. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that there is no man safe. Okay, that's a fact. I'm not saying all women are bad, but I'm saying no man is safe. Do the work and find a good woman. Do the work and find a woman with character, with discipline. Because if there's nothing you can do to keep a person that don't want to be faithful, loyal, working with you, cooperative, there's nothing you can do. And you'll be sitting here telling yourself, what if I made more? What if I did more? What if I took her to more places? What if I respected him more? What if I was more loyal to him? What if I, was more feminine with him? If a person's not already being loyal and faithful to you, that's not the person for you, because it's not based on their character. If they say, well, yeah, if you were to be more feminine, I would be more faithful, I would be more loyal. If you were to be that, if you were to make more money, I would be more loyal. That ain't the person for you. That's not you're going about this all wrong. You're going about it all wrong, family. Okay? Will Smith, like many other men, have had this idea, and you hear it all the time. Like I said, chase the bag, the women will chase you. This is kind of like the same thing. Become your greatest, and women will become their most faithful and loyal to you and love you the most. Absolutely untrue. Just look around at the real world. That ain't how that happened, man. Okay? Men of all types can happen to have a loyal woman. Men of all types can happen to have a toxic, cheating woman. You understand? It's called a false dichotomy. Don't be delusional, man. The key attribute to being masculine is adaptation. Adaptation. Navigate the world you live in. Stop making excuses. Quit whining about it. It is what it is. Do what must be done. Be evolution. Be the change that you want to see. No candle loses its flame from lighting another. And if you were to find yourself in the middle of chaos, it is in that chaos that you find yourself. Peace.